Hello and welcome to day 8 of 25 Days Strong. Today we are doing arms and core. This is going to be a fun one. All right, so we need heavier weights. I have my 10s, and lighter weights, I have my 5s. Let's start with some stretches. First, I want you to pull your arms apart, pulse behind your back, and then cross and hug. Pull them back, pulse, and cross and hug, switching which arm is on top. Pull them back and cross. Just keep moving through the dynamic stretch. We are just getting warmed up. Next, taking one arm over the head, bend the elbow. Let's grab that elbow with our other hand and we're going to pull. Stretch that tricep muscle. Other side, stretch that tricep muscle. And switching back, stretch the other side. And the last one, stretch the other side. Whew. All right, next one we're gonna do arms out. I want you to just do backward circles. Really try to stretch out those shoulders, your neck, your lats, get everything nice and ready. And other way, stretch, stretch, stretch. And we're good. All right, that was a tiny little warm up before we get started. If you need to stretch more, as always, pause the video. So we are going to start with our heavier weights. We have a triple set today. We are doing 10 reps of everything. We're gonna go through it 3 times. So a triple set, we have obviously 3 exercises in this set. I'm gonna show you the first one. We're gonna get it done and then we'll keep moving. So first one, I want you to start with your elbows at a 90-degree angle in front of your face. Wrists are facing you. I want you to turn out into a field goal position, press up, down, and then close that door, all right? So we have 10 reps. Slight bend in the knee, athletic stance. Let's get those elbows up. We are going out, up, down, and close. 1, up, down, and close. That's 2, up, down, and close for 3, up, down, close, up, down, close. That's 5, up, down, close for 6, up, and close. That's 7, up, close. That's 8, up, 9, last one, up, and 10. What a way to start. I already feel it. All right, I'm dropping down to my lighter weights. We have lat to front raises. So we are going to be lifting to the side and then straight out front. Whew, these are gonna be shoulder height. I don't want you to go above your shoulder. All right, let's do it. Ready? And raise it to the side. Up, down, front, and down. That's 1. Up, down, front, down, up, down, front. That's 3. Up, down, front, 4. Up, down, front. That is 5. Up, down, front for 6, up, down, front for 7. Keep those arms straight, up, down. That's 8, up, down, front. That's 9, one more, up, down, front, and that is 10. Woo! All right, very last one, we need one weight. I'm gonna use one of my 5-pound weights. I want this to be straight out from your chest, holding the sides. Straight out, just like that, and you are going to rotate your hands. So you're making a circle. All right, my shoulders are killing already. This is not a good sign. All right, let's get it. Arms straight out, and we go, cross, go, cross. Good. 3, 4, keep turning. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yikes, spikes. All right, go ahead and rest. We're gonna give ourselves about a minute to a minute and a half of rest, and then we're gonna get right back into it. We have 2 more times through that. So today, we're doing a triple set of shoulders. Then we're going to go into a superset of biceps, a superset of triceps, and then we're gonna get onto the ground, and we have 100 reps of abs, all right? It's not as bad as it sounds. I'm excited for this workout. I think this is gonna be great, but yikes, My shoulders already feel it. Yikes. So this is the first day of the second week of this challenge. That's awesome that you've made it this far. We're on day 8. We are going to push through, keep going strong, and I just am so excited that I've made it 8 days. So this is great. Whew. Give yourself a little bit of a stretch if you need it. Stretch out those shoulders, stretch out those triceps, whatever you feel like you need. We are gonna get back into it. So we're starting with Arnold presses. Wrists are facing you, out, up, and then back down. So let's grab our weights. We have 10 reps. All right, wrists are facing you. I want your elbows at 90 degrees. Let's open it up. Press it up, bring it back down, and close the door. Open, up, and close. Open, up, and close. Doing great. Open, up, and close. Open, up, and close. Doing awesome. Up, and close. Open, up, and close. Almost done. Open, up, and close. 2 more. Push it up. Close the door. Last one. Open, up, and close. Yikes. All right. Moving on. Lateral raise to front raise. Let's get it. All right. Raising it to the side and to the front. To the side and to the front. Side, front. Side, front. Doing great. Side, front. Shoulders are the hardest. That's why we're doing them first. Doing great. Woo. Side and front. Almost done. Side and front. 2 more. Woo. Side and front. Last one. Get it. Side and front. Woo. Drop it on down. 1 weight. 1 weight. Woo. Arms are straight out from your chest, and we twist. 1, twist, 2, twist, 3, twist, 4, twist, 5, twist, 6, 7, twist, 8, twist, 9, and 10. Oh my goodness, guys. Please tell me your shoulders are also on fire and it's not just me. Oh man. Let's rest. We have 1 minute to 1.5 minutes of rest. Let's just enjoy it, take it, stretch. Stretch out those shoulders. Hands behind your back. Pull your shoulders back and feel that stretch. You can do some neck circles. Oh boy. Those will wake you right up. Grab some water if you need it. We are still resting. We always want to take about 60 seconds to 90 seconds of rest to fully let the muscles recover so that we don't instantly fail on the first rep. So just rest. So it's Monday. Hope you guys had a good weekend. I hope that this is going to be a good week for you. For us, it is snowing here, so it's not looking promising for a good week, but we're gonna make it through. All right, guys, are you ready? Last time through. Let's grab those weights. We are starting with an Arnold press. Get it done with. Arms are up, out, up, close the door. Out, up, close the door. Out, up, doing great. Out, up, awesome. Out, up, that's 5. Up, that's 6. Out, up, that's 7. Out, up, we got 8, good. Out, up, don't give up, that's 9, last one. Up, and that is 10. Oh boy. Whenever I think I'm ready to start again, I'm just not. All right, we've got lat raises to front raises, and then we are bringing it up, down, front, down, up, down, front, down, up, down, front, down, doing great. Up, down, front, down. Oh boy. Up, down, front, down. Perfect. Up, down, front, down. I'm slowing down just a little bit to make sure that we don't use momentum. 7. I caught myself cheating a little bit. Up, down, up. That's 8. Almost done. Up, down, up for 9. We got up, down, and that is 10. All right. 1 dumbbell. Steering wheels, and then we get to move on to bicep curls. Thank goodness. All right, let's do it. Straight out, and we're twist, twist, twist. 2, twist. 3, twist. 4, twist. 5, twist. 6, twist. 7, twist. 8, twist. 9, and twist. 10. Woo! Shoulders are done for the day. Now we get to move on to biceps. I'm gonna show you both exercises right away while we're resting, just so I make sure that we get enough of a break. So I think I'm gonna use my 10s for these ones. The first one's just going to be a hammer curl. So thumbs up position, elbows are locked into your side, and you are going to curl straight up. The elbows being locked in it's so important, because if they're not locked in and you're able to do this, you're not using your biceps. If you're out here, you're not using your biceps. I want you to be locked in so that the path can only go one way. All right? The one we have after that is a reverse curl. Same thing with the elbows, lock them in. Your hands, your wrists are going to be facing down towards the ground. Elbows are locked in. You are going to lift those hands up and bring them back down. Bending the elbows, putting them back down. These are also going to get your forearms really nice. All right, let's grab, I'm gonna use my 10s. Grab whichever weight you think. We have 10 reps. We are starting with hammer curls. I like to put one foot in front of the other just for a wider base, so I know I'm not using momentum or swinging those dumbbells up. So slight bend in the knees, one foot in front of the other. Elbows are locked in, and we are lifting up and down. Up and down. Up and down. That's 3. Up, down. 4. Up, down. That's 5. Up, down for 6. Up, down for 7. Up, down. That's 8. Up, down. 9. And up, down. That's 10. All right, I'm gonna drop down to my lighter weights for the reverse curls, just because this is not my strongest. Okay, so elbows locked in. I want your wrists facing down, and you are going to have slight bend in those knees. Lift them up, slow back down. Up, slow back down. Up, slow down. Up, slow down. You should really be feeling these in your forearms and your biceps. And slow. Up and slow, doing great. Bring them up, slow. Up. Good, 2 more. Bring them up. Last one. Bring it up and slow down. All right. Doing awesome. Not as much of a rest for these ones. We're kind of gonna want to fail on these. So we're gonna take a little bit of a break, grab some water, different weights if you need them, and then we'll get back into it. We have 2 more times through. Then we move on to triceps and then core. So just rest, stretch what needs to be stretched, do whatever feels good, or just sit there, whichever one. Whew. Doing great. We have about 20 seconds left, and then we're going to start that second time through. All right, guys, let's pick up those weights. Let's get it done with. Hammer curls, one foot in front of the other, slight bend in the knees, and we are curling up. Lock those elbows in. Let's go really slow on the way down. Slow. Bring them up. Slow. Bring them up. Slow. Good, that's 4. Up and slow. 5. up, slow, that's 6. Up, slow, 7. Up, slow, that's 8. Up, down, 9, one more. Up, and down, that's 10. All right. Switch weights if you need to. We have reverse curls. All right, here we go. Locking those elbows in, slight bend in the knee, and we are going up and down. Up, slow on the way down. Up, slow on the way down. Bringing it up and slow on the way down. Up and slow. Doing great. Up and slow. We have 3 more. Up and down. Up and down. Last one. Up and down. All right, take a break. I'm gonna take about 45 seconds of a rest. I'd really love to hear your feedback. I've gotten lots of really nice messages, and I'm really glad that you guys are following along. I'd love feedback. What days are your favorites? What do you want to see more of? Is it too much cardio? Is it too much leg day? That's what I would say. Is it not enough core? Like, what do you guys want to see? I have the workouts already written, but I'm always open for suggestions. I'm always open to be able to help you how you want to be helped. So if there's anything in particular that you guys want to focus on, send me a message, write it in the comments, whatever you need to do to get a hold of me. That would be awesome. I love, love, love the feedback. All right, guys, let's go last time. All right, we're grabbing those dumbbells. I got my 10s. We have hammer curls. One foot in front of the other, and we are curling up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Doing great. Up and down, up and down, almost done. Up, that's 8, and down, up, that's 9, last one, up and 10. All right, moving on. Let's grab our other weights, and we have reverse curls. All right, here we go. Lock them in. We are bringing them up. 1, 2, 3, down. Up, really slow. 1, 2, 3, down. Up. 1, 2, 3, down. Up, doing great. 1, 2, 3, down. Up. And that is 5. Up. And 6. Up. 7. Up. Almost done. Up. And very last one. Up and down. All right, guys, moving on. Whew. I really like today because I'm not sweating as much as I usually do. Arms are really a chance to slow down, and I like that. All right, we have overhead tricep extensions. We're not taking much rest. We're just gonna get right into it. So I'm gonna use one of my 10-pound weights. You are going to hold it, make a diamond with your hand, and I want you to pick up the weight so that it slides in between your fingers. This is going over your head. So arms are straight. You are going to bend those elbows backwards, and then you're going to straighten them back up and press forwards. I just want to make sure that you are bending your elbows and pressing up, okay? So let's start up. Knees are bent. We are ready. Nice flat back. Squeeze that tummy. Drop those elbows behind your head. Feel the stretch in your triceps. And now press up and bring that weight slightly forward. Down and press up. That's 2. Down and press up. That's 3. Down and 4. Down and 5. Doing great. Down and 6. down, 7, down, 8, 2 more, down, 9, last one, woo, and 10. You should feel the burn on those ones. I definitely do. All right, we are on the ground for this one. We're doing a tricep push-up. I'm gonna go from my knees. If you are so brave to go from your toes, you do it. I'm gonna go from my knees. So for this one, I want your hands to be as close as you can get them. Elbows are gonna be gracing your sides when you go down into this push-up, but I want your hands to be narrow. So put them narrow. Make sure you're on your knees if you're doing that, on your toes, whatever you're gonna do. Press that butt forward so that you are flat. I like to bring my feet up so I know I'm not having any weight back. And you are going to bend your elbows and have them go right against your sides and then press back up. Hands are under your shoulders. Here we go, 10 reps. These are not gonna be pretty. So, watch me for form, but they're not gonna be pretty. All right, let's go down. We got 1, oof, I can't even get that low. 2, doing great. 3, whew, even if they're little, I still feel them. 4, keep those shoulders out of your ears. 5, 6, these are tiny for me, but that's okay. 7, 8, whew, 2 more. 9, and 1 more. 10. So for those, I'm maybe making it about 5 or 6 inches. Are they fantastic? No. Do I feel them? Yes. All I want to make sure is that you have good form. Your back is flat, your stomach is tucked in, your hands are narrow, and you are going down as far as you can. If it's little, it's little. There's room to make progress. We are not perfect right away, right? So mine aren't perfect. They're not going to be, but that's what I'm working on. All right, guys, I say we get right into it. Let's go ahead and fail for triceps. I know I'll fail on the push-ups, so let's get into it. All right, overhead. We've got the heavier weight. Let's bend those elbows down and press it up. 1, down, 2, down, 3, down, 4, down, 5, doing great, down, 6, whoo, down, 7, awesome, down, 8, down, 9, 1 more, and 10. Let's get onto the ground, the dreaded push-ups. All right, hands are narrow. Butt is flat. Let's go down and up. Down and up. That's 2. Down and up. Down and up. Down and up. Woo! 5, 6. Down and up for 7. Down and up for 8. Down and up for 9. 1 more. Down and up for 10. Oh, that was very close to failure for me. All right, we're gonna give it about 30 seconds and then we're gonna do it one more time. After this, we have 100 reps of abs and then we are done. We can do this. The end is in sight. We are almost done. Give ourselves some break. Stretch it out if you need to. Grab some water if you need to. This workout started off really rough. We had an easy bicep round, and now this is kicking my butt. Oh, man. All right, let's grab that weight. Let's get it done with. Triceps are about to be finished. I want your hands over your head. Let's bend those elbows. Press it up. Bend and press for 2. Bend, press for 3. Bend and press for 4. And press 5. Press 6. Press 7. Press, that's 8. Woo! Press for 9. And 10. Okay, guys. Last time doing these GD push-ups. Let's get it done. Okay, hands are narrow. On your knees, bring that butt with you, and let's go down and up. Down and 2, down 3, down, 4, down 5, these are spicy, down and 6, down and 7, almost done, down and 8, oh, I'm failing, down and 9, come on, one more, down and 10, that was not pretty, I barely made it back up, but we are done with those push-ups for the day. All right, let's get into the core moves, okay? I'm gonna show you all of them up front so that you can rest, and then we will just get it done with. First one, all of these are gonna be 25 reps. We have 4 exercises to make it through. Very first one's gonna be a crunch. So feet on the floor, hands behind your head. I want you to lift your shoulders off of the ground and try to get as much of your upper back off of the floor as you can. Really squeeze that stomach for 25 reps. The next one's gonna be a big flutter kick. So I want your hands under your butt. We are going to kick, 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 kick with straight legs. The next one, bent knees. You're gonna roll up off of the ground, and I want you to try to touch each heel. And you're sliding back and forth like a little penguin. Boom, boom, boom. And then the last one, hand behind your head, and we're doing opposite arm, bringing that elbow to that arm. All right, let's get it. 25 crunches. You are going on my count. I will count every rep. Feet on the floor, knees are bent, hands behind your head, and let's roll up off of the ground and down. Roll up and down, that's 2. Up and down for 3. Up and 4. Up and 5. Up 6. Up 7. Up 8, going nice and slow. Up 9. Up 10, squeeze that stomach. Up 11. Up, that's 12. Up 13. Up 14. Up for 15. Take it up. 16, doing great. Up. Up. Doing awesome. Up. Whew, almost done, come on. Up, that's 25 more. We're going up and down. Make sure you're going nice and slow. Up, 22. Up, 23. Up, 24, and last one. Up and 25. All right, guys, moving right into it. Little rest. We have flutter kicks. I want your legs out straight, hands underneath your butt, push that belly button to your spine, and we are kicking with straight legs. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. If you need more challenge, get those shoulders off the ground. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Oh, okay, we've got penguins. We're almost done. All right, roll those shoulders off the ground. I want your hands by your feet, and we are going to move side to side, crunch those obliques, and touch your heel. Heel, heel, 2, heel, 3, heel, 4, heel, 5, heel, 6, heel, 7, 8, 9, 10, even if you don't touch, that's okay. Doing great. 12, 13, 14, should be really feeling it. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, almost done. 21, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh gosh, we've made it to the last exercise of the day. We have bicycles. Roll those shoulders off the ground. I want your elbows to touch the knees or get close as you can. Feet are up, and let's go. Crunch, 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 crunch. Very great. 6, 7, 8, 9, on fire. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, be great. 18, keep breathing. 19, almost done, guys. 22, 23, 24, and we did it. Oh my gosh. Oh, it hurts to breathe a little bit. Okay. Yikes. All right, guys. We did it. We are done with day 8. All right. I will see you tomorrow. We have a leg day tomorrow. It'll be fine. All right. I'll see you then. Thanks for being here with me.